Which AK would you trust during a zombie apocalypse? Pestilence or War? From Meridian Defense Apocalypse series. Old school meets new school, and they are both sexy as hell. Let's talk about it.
Woo! It's go, 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 go time.
The Meridian Defense Apocalypse series is a limited edition run of 4 different rifles, all based off the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. They all have an end-of-the-world apocalyptic feel and look, but still has the high quality and precision parts that Meridian Defense is known for. The first 2 horsemen of the series is Pestilence and War. I wanted to compare these 2 AK variants to see which I would prefer during a zombie apocalypse. Let's look at the first horseman, Pestilence. Pestilence is their version of Romanian battlefield pickup AK, chambered in 7.62x39. It's built with an original Romanian military parts kit riveted into their fully heat-treated 1mm stamped receiver with an American-made black nitrided barrel for great accuracy and longevity. This parts kit was made in 1971. I love how they incorporated modern features into this classic nostalgic build. It has this modern muzzle brake that is pinned and welded to a 14.5-inch barrel for an overall barrel length of 16. This compact and lightweight package offers easy mobility. The muzzle brake helps mitigate recoil and keeps the rifle pretty flat shooting. The front sight base has an integrated gas block. The original wood furniture has been completely stripped and refinished in their apocalypse-style stain. This really gives the rifle its character. I love this beautiful battle-worn finish done by hand, giving it that distressed battlefield look. There's an Ultimac M1913 Picatinny gas tube, also with their distressed battle-worn look. I love the level of details that these guys put into this. It also has a side rail, so there's 2 different ways to mount an optic on this rifle. Graduated rear sights, and a Romanian dong, which is the foregrip that a Romanian AKs are known for, allows you to hold it up close to you and helps stabilize the rifle. Tango down grip is a nice modern touch and pretty comfortable. And a nice ALG trigger. It also has the smoothest safety that I've ever felt on an AK, and the action is the smoothest action I've ever felt on an AK. Front and rear attachments for a sling, and there is no rubber on the buttstock, so not as comfortable, but there is a little trapdoor where you can stick a cleaning kit inside. The number on the buttstock is a really nice touch and usually represents the year that the parts kit was made, or you can request a custom number. You can probably guess why I chose these numbers. What better position to be in if it's the end of the world? It also comes with 1 steel com block AK magazine, also with their battle-worn finish. Nice touch. One of the reasons I like shooting AKs is because I get to shoot some of my vintage magazines, like this aluminum waffle magazine made in the early 1960s by the Soviet Union as a lightweight option for paratroopers. Or like this Bakelite magazine made in the late 1960s in Russia's Ishev factory. This is my favorite AK magazine. It's light and slick as hell and easy to load and unload. The Pestilence ran every mag I put through it, including my vintage mags, flawlessly with no hiccups. The reliability is awesome. It just ate everything, chewed it up, and spit it out. But honestly, I wouldn't expect anything less from an AK. The only AK that I've ever had reliability issues with is my Mini Draco. That piece of shh. Anyway, that's a different video. Let's look inside. Now this gun is empty. Nothing in the mag and nothing in the chamber. Remove your dust cover. Here's your recoil spring. Your bolt carrier group with the gas piston. Here's your bolt. Very good condition for a battlefield pickup. Now, Atlantic Arms also produces a Romanian battlefield pickup that's comparable, but does not have the modern features that the Pestilence has, like no modern muzzle brake, no Ultimac rail, no fancy ALG trigger, and it has the original Romanian grip, which is more traditional but not as comfortable. You can feel the difference when shooting it side by side. More felt recoil, more muzzle rise, action not as smooth, so felt less control over the rifle. Now, one thing that the Atlantic Arms version has that the Pestilence does not have is a bayonet lug, which would be pretty cool to have during apocalypse. Now let's talk about war. War is the second horseman of the apocalypse. The second horseman refers to terrible warfare that will break out in the end of times. And it's a beast. It's their version of the Yugoslavian M72 RPK light machine gun. This build is in semi-auto only. They use original Zastafal M72 military parts kit and build it into a fully heat-treated 1.5mm American receiver. The barrel is American-made 4140 steel nitrided barrel, chambered in 7.62 by 39 and 23 inches long. It's a heavy fin barrel allowing for maximum cooling under heavy fire. I think this muzzle brake is sick, and it screams war. It's their BD2 AK muzzle brake. It has an attached bipod for stabilization. There's a cleaning rod underneath the barrel. It has flip-up front night sights with the tritium expired. And rear sights graduate from 100 to 1,000 meters in 100-meter increments. Again, the wood furniture has been refinished in their apocalypse-style stain, and the receiver and drum has their battle-worn finish. This parts kit is from 1987, also indicated on the buttstock. Tango down grip, attachment for a sling, and a side rail only to mount optics, no Ultimac rail. ALG trigger, and no trap door on the buttstock, but it is padded, so a little more comfortable. But let's not kid ourselves. This rifle is heavy as hell. I have to take breaks during mag dumps. So it's uncomfortable to shoot standing up. Unloaded, it weighs about 11 pounds. And with a fully loaded drum magazine, you're reaching past 15 pounds. There's another break. Whew. This is why I prefer shooting it either in the prone positioning or while sitting. In comparison, the Pestilence is only 6 to 7 pounds. It's almost half the weight. Smooth safety, great workmanship, and the action is as smooth as the Pestilence. It comes with the 75-round Romanian drum magazine, also with the distressed finish. And like the Pestilence, it took all the magazines I fed it, even my vintage ones. I've had no reliability issues at all, and I've shot about 1,000 rounds in each so far. Now let's have a look inside. Now this gun is empty. Nothing in the mag and nothing in the chamber. Remove the dust cover, your recoil spring, your bolt carrier and piston, And here's your bolt. The receiver has a front bulge trunnion to withstand high pressures because remember, this was meant to be a fully auto light machine gun. A comparable rifle would be James River Armory Yugo M72 parts kit build. It has no muzzle device, no ALG trigger, and the action isn't as smooth. You can tell that this RPK is a lot more jumpy with more felt recoil. But what annoyed me the most was the trigger slap. That thing was trigger slapping me the whole time. Now back to the question at hand. Which AK from Meridian Defense would I use for a zombie apocalypse? Pestilence or War? Now, if I was clipping off zombies from a distance, the RPK would be the way to go. Longer barrel and bipod for stabilization will allow me to shoot zombies at a further distance. But for close quarters combat, it's a bit too heavy, long, and bulky, but an absolute joy to shoot at the range if you're sitting down. Now, the Pestilence would allow for more flexibility and mobility. It's lighter, shorter, and more practical. It's like dating a short woman versus a tall woman. A short, petite woman is easier to handle in general. You can just pick her up, throw her over your shoulders, and do what you need to do. But every so often, who doesn't enjoy a long-legged tall woman? Now, it's more work to climb that tree, but sometimes you thirst for that tall glass of water. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe.